This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
The Baraboo guy.
He's up north.
He's way up north. The Portage County Sheriff's Office says law enforcement still. Now we're in a standoff with old Jeff Miller, 32-year-old Sauk County. He's attempted homicide of a law enforcement officer. Got the little face tat going on there. Made tactical contact in the village of Amherst. This guy, it sounds like he had a crew. They arrested 5 people. Miller fled into the home and started to shoot at police. Is this after he shot at the other cop? I'm confused.
I think so.
This is a different timeline. Miller right now has not peacefully surrendered. Inside the home, police will remain on the scene, until the situation is handled. Residents are asked to avoid the 400 block of Mill Street. So this is town of Amherst?
Yeah.
How did he get to Amherst?
He drove.
Well, I thought he got out of his minivan and
he drove something else.
I thought he was
I don't think he walked there.
He was on the foot there for
it's
a
a
while.
long walk.
That is a long walk. That's about an hour away, isn't it?
Amherst?
Old Amherst.
What happened?
I didn't put cream and sugar in my coffee.
Oh.
Armed and dangerous. Village of Amherst. Oh, wait a minute. Is that?
It's about 2 hours
Is
away.
that town of Amherst, or is that a different?
It would take 2 days to walk there, so he definitely didn't walk.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's make sure Amherst isn't some little. Where am I at here?
Amherst is where Central Waters is
So
at.
there's no other Amherst except the Amherst. I was thinking maybe it was a little 4-way stop sign out in the middle of next to the Dells or something. But no. He made it to Amherst proper, it looks like. I'm just checking to make sure.
I don't think you can have. Can you have 2 towns with the same name?
Well, it says the only thing that was throwing me off is it says village. And I've never heard Amherst called village unless somebody knows otherwise. It must be. Let's see if it was like a,
It's a village.
Interesting. The village of Amherst. It's so quaint. It was quaint. Not quaint anymore. Dude wants to kill everybody. Several police agencies searching for an armed, dangerous individual in the Amherst area. Okay.
I thought they knew where he was at.
Well, right. It's I don't know if these are earlier press releases, but I guess they have him in a house, and he's not going to come willingly.
Well, this ain't gonna end well.
Yeah, see? Come and get me, coppers. See? Yes.
Going down in a blaze of glory.
Oh no!
Hey, remember in
Jesus, you guys. Oh.
Remember in Young Guns when Emilio Estevez put himself in that chest, and then they threw it out the window, and then he jumped out of the chest and started shooting all the soldiers or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a great scene. That was kind of badass.
Emilio.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff's no Emilio, I can tell you that.
No, I don't think Jeff thought this one out. We need a nickname for Jeff because nicknames make people less scary.
Well, let's keep him scary.
Let's Cranberry Muffin Jeff. No, let's. How about I'm going to start. I want to start with something simple, and you guys can build on it. We need a nickname for Jeff until we blow his head off, which seems to be minutes away. We need a nickname.
Seems to be minutes away. We've gone from bad to worse already.
How about Get a Job Jeff? How's that for a mobster nickname? Get a Job Jeff. He's on the loose.
Jobless Jeff.
Jobless Jeff. What do you think? Is that one going to stick? We've got Jobless Jeff cornered. And it's not looking good. We like our odds against Jobless Jeff.
He does seem less intimidating.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Then you're not scared of the big, scary man. Yes.
Yes, Johnny D. Christopher. I think we
Hi.
should call him Toast. Yay! I think we should call him Toast Malone.
Yes.
Post Malonely. Yeah.
Toast Malone, because he's about to be toast.
Oh, yeah, Toast Malone. Okay, I got you. I missed the toast. I like that, dude, because he's got a little face tat there. So you go, Toast Malone.
Yeah.
Because he's about to be toasted. That's good.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, bud. Toast Malone. That's taking lead. That's better than Jobless Jeff, isn't it?
White toast Malone.
White toast. White toast Malone.
Lightly buttered toast Malone.
Hello? You have a nickname? Oh. Hi, how's it going?
About Jeff the Mess.
Doesn't have a ring to it, but I like where you're at, Nate. I appreciate you.
It's like Dora the Explorer, kind of do it right.
You got to remember we're all working with hangovers, so things are a little half speed here this
I'm
morning.
tired.
Morning.
This is Jeff. Tell them to stop knocking on my damn door.
Not Jeff.
You're toast, Jeff. You're toast. Hi, how's it going?
It's not Jeff.
Hey, this is Jeff. This guy's Jeff and ridiculous.
This is okay. So Jeff and Ridiculous. Jeff and Ridiculous. That's pretty good. These are all better than mine.
That's okay.
So like Toast Malone so far. Hi, nickname.
Hey, it should be El Jefe. It's more cartel than mafia.
Yeah.
But it'll work.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was thinking El Jefe too, but I feel like El Jefe, like, it commands respect. You know what I mean?
How about El Half-Ass? Because he really didn't think it through.
Right.
So we're going to go with El Half-Ass. All right, these are all good. All right. So that way, if he doesn't get caught and he gets away and flees to Canada or whatever, we'll have he'll be somewhat notorious. We still need to blow his head off, but he'll be somewhat notorious. At least he'll go down with some notoriety. See what I'm
Canada's
saying?
going to be like, I don't think so, bud.
Hi, how's it going? Hello? Oh, sorry, my bad. Hi, how's it going?
Knock, knock.
Who there?
Oh, no.
The police, open up.
I knew it.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, how about Flumbo?
Flumbo.
Slumbo. Flumbo, like double the combat Flumbo.
Okay.
Clumsy, and Dumbo.
Okay. Thank you. Lay down now. Take a nap.
We're all very tired now.
Calm down. All right. Hello.
Waterhead.
Dude.
Nickname.
No, dude.
Huh?
Get out of here.
Hi, how's it going?
It's Miller time, bud.
Oh, yeah. It's always Miller time. All right. All right.
You can't call him Waterhead, Jeff. Terrible. Wow, something ain't right. We need a word on the street. I wish we had Anello's number. I'd be like, Anello.
Yeah, drive down there.
Drive down and see what's up.
See all those flashing lights? Drive over there. Ask somebody what's going on.
Be like, lose my number.
Amherst. So he had saying he had a connection. Maybe he stole another car. I mean, this guy is he's scrappy. I'll give him that. He's resourceful and scrappy.
Resilient.
Resilient.
Yeah.
He is resilient. Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Little lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Slippery.
Yeah.
Slimy.
Yep.
And
These types often are.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, for a guy that had what sounds like no plan, he's doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've done well to keep your hair, Pilgrim, which he hasn't done. I don't know, maybe he's got a wig on and nobody knows. Anyways, we got him right where we need him, where we know he is, so that's good. So maybe he can shoot less cops and people. That's good. All right.
Well, with his his attempt to escape and blend into the North Woods, I assume he's regretting the face tattoos.
Correct. The further north you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just less. There's less. What was the other thing I saw? Let me see. Let me see if I can find this here. The dude in the camper. It's been a flurry of end of the week activity here, which we're trying to tie off some of these idiots that we've been dealing with all week.
It's been a struggle.
The dude in the camper. Where is this? I saw this.
Oh, Kenny?
Yeah.
Camper Kenny?
Here's Kenny in the camper. An Illinois man was arrested in Madison's East Side for an OWI, but facing tentative charges. Kenny Thompson, 57, pulled him over on East Wash on his way home from the Dells. According to the police, Thompson and his girlfriend were packing up to leave the Kalahari, got into an argument. Thompson's grandchildren and his girlfriend's children and other relatives were waiting in their camper during the fight. Lake Delton police say the argument did not get physical and no threats were made. Moments later, Thompson jumped into the driver's seat of the camper, taking off with 7 kids in the back. That's how this all... See, we didn't have that.
No, we were missing a lot of information.
We're like, whose kids?
Right.
And it's like he went down to the park and picked up a Little League team.
Right.
He left his girlfriend behind at the Kalahari. So they fight, and he says, okay, you're going to find your own way back to Illinois. And I'm taking off with the kids. So it's Thompson's grandchildren and his girlfriend's kids. And he's 57 and doesn't know much better. And then that's when they saw the kids in the back of the camper crying and trying to get somebody to call 911, and they pulled it over. He was drunk. That's probably what they were fighting about. You're not driving, Kenny.
Right.
Give me the keys, Kenny.
Right.
This is my camper. I am the owner of the domain of my camper. He was arrested for operating while under influence. They shot all the children right there on East Washington Avenue. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. Booked into Sauk County Jail, and the kids are okay. 7 counts of child abduction. Dude. He made...
Unreal.
He made that guy with the blacked out windows in the van with free candy written on the side look like the Pope Mobile. Kenny is out of hand, dude. So everybody's back where they need to be. Kenny, I don't know what these are so vague, these cases. What do you do? I mean, A, stop drinking. B, stop having children. C, go get therapy. At 57, I thought you had stuff figured out at 57. I certainly did. 57.
Did she get home with the camper and the frickin' kids?
It doesn't say where the camper is.
For Christ's sake.
But I'm just assuming.
She's trying to have a good weekend with the goddamn kids. And you can't even keep it together.
Kalahari ain't cheap, dude.
Christ's sake.
But they were packing up to leave the Kalahari. I'm guessing he's been drunk for the 4 days he was at Kalahari. I mean, can you not drink the day you're supposed to drive your fifth wheel home? Can you just
keep it together for, I don't know, 6 hours?
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You just got to get the camper.
Just 6 hours. And then you can go home and get hammered.
So 5:45, so they had another full day of drinking. The kids were probably getting a last day in at the water park. And Kenny was...
unbelievable.
Kenny was putting them down. So Thompson's grandchildren. So he had the grandchildren. He was in charge of all of these kids. The devil himself. No. Thompson's grandchildren and his girlfriend's children. All right. No threats were made, so eyewitness accounts. And at that point, Kenny had enough. I'm going to take these kids and start over. But they're mine. These kids are mine. And the girlfriend left at the resort. So that's a hot mess. I've seen that play before. Hi, how's it going?
You say he was pulled over on East Wash and taken to Sauk County? Is Dane County full?
Yeah, kind of weird because they had to probably go back up to get her either testimony or decide what she wanted to do, or press charges, or get the kids.
The kidnapping.
Yeah, that's like kidnapping, right?
Wasn't Saw.
If she wants to press
they
the
gotta
charges,
Take
right?
them back to where it started.
Yeah, so the
I
kids,
guess,
the kids had to sit in the back of that hot camper for another hour on the way up to.
The kids are still in the camper on the side of the road, actually. We forgot all about them.
What a
Have a good one, guys.
what a freaking mess! Hi, how's it going?
Hey, think about it. The only mistake he made was get behind the wheel after drinking. But bitchy girlfriend, 9 kids screaming. I drink too.
Yeah. Think about poor Kenny. Think about poor Kenny. The kids just keep coming. They want ice cream and tacos, and they want to ride a roller coaster. Think about that pressure,
dude.
Think about that pressure all day.
He's like, either I Uber to the casino or I drive the camper. And he just made the wrong choice.
Yeah. My goodness, Kenny's got his hands full, no doubt about it. I hadn't considered Kenny's side. I'm sorry. I need to be more compassionate.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
I guess they have cut power to surrounding buildings around Jerf.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's going down.
This is getting crazy. I wonder if there's some live feeds going on.
I don't know. I wish we had a
Dude.
Amherst inside tip.
Jerf is about to go down in a blaze of glory. That guy was right.
I guess.
They're going to blow him to smithereens. I assume some snipers and
Well-
once you shoot a cop, it's like times 1 billion.
Right.
It's dead or alive. You're done, dude.
Frown upon that.
Yeah, we frown upon that.
All right. So a few years ago, a man in Ohio ordered boneless wings at a restaurant, which are just giant chicken nugs. Fight me. One of them did have a bone, and he ended up choking on it, got an infection, and had to have 2 surgeries.
Holy.
Yeah. So he sued the restaurant owners, the chicken suppliers, the processors, and the case made it all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court. In a divided 4-3 decision, the conservative-leaning court ruled that boneless chicken can indeed have bones.
Whoa.
Yeah. The majority said boneless chicken wings is a cooking style. It's not a guarantee. Just as a person eating chicken fingers would know that he had not been served fingers.
They actually said that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Basically, they argued that bones are natural to meat, so consumers should expect them. Be prepared if they encounter them, and no one is liable if boneless wings have bones.
In other words, chew your food, moron.
Right. Yeah. The minority argued that the ruling could have more serious consequences, like could someone allergic to nuts or gluten sue if they were served something dangerous to them? So people can die, under some of those circumstances. But lactose and gluten and nuts are natural to foods, right? The majority pushed back on that, basically saying that's different because it's not something a consumer would expect and be able to guard against. So careful chowing down on the boneless wings.
Yeah, it sounds like he wasn't even chewing to know. I mean, it's like like a fish.
Right.
I chew it. I mean, not cod at Culver's, but but you'll come across a bone here and there. I generally thoroughly chew. Do you thoroughly chew?
Yeah.
Unless it's yogurt.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Man yogurt. Saw that face you made.
Nice fantasy you got there.
Psh.
Hey.
Don't.
Yeah, what are you going to do? X-ray boneless chicken wings? I mean, how do you fix that? Of course one's going to get through.
Right.
Am I wrong?
No.
I haven't thought about this.
You would think there's going to be a bone here and there.
But I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
So it's almost like saying if I don't chew my food and there's a bone, I get $1 million every single time if I don't chew my food.
Yeah.
So
he clearly wasn't chewing.
I hate boneless chicken wings. I hate them. I think it defeats the purpose. It's insulting to the little chicken wing, and you're trying to pat. And it doesn't seem real to me. The boneless chicken wing. I don't trust it. It's like not real boneless. It's not real meat or something. I don't know what's going on.
It's just a different kind of nugget.
Yeah, but doesn't it have to be created to make it not bone in? Don't you have to shred something else and repurpose it? Am I wrong?
Right.
Okay.
That's what. It's not a wing.
It's not a wing.
It's a nugget.
It's a processed, manipulated. Huh?
It's a nugget. Oh God. I'm with you.
What? Hang on, let me
but
see.
I will say, so Astelin Inn,
Go to the Google.
they do quote unquote boneless wings, but they're not. They're giant chunks of juicy chicken breast, and it's amazing.
Oh.
That is so good.
Rather than deboning chicken wings and using the meat, boneless wings are prepared using breast meat. There you go. The meat is cut into wing-size shapes, dipped in bread batter concoction, deep fried afterwards. Meat slaughtered with wing sauce, just traditional chicken.
Okay.
So they take other cuts and they batter it and deep fry it. So I guess it's not. I guess I was wrong.
I thought it was more processed.
I thought it was way processed from leftover teeth and
Chicken
feet.
don't have teeth.
But that's hot dogs.
Chicken ain't got no teeth.
Despite being, you're right. They don't.
That would be
a beak or two.
Terrifying if chicken had teeth.
There's probably back in Jurassic Park, there was a chicken with a giant.
Chicken had like human teeth.
One giant molar to sink into the brain of his dinner. Despite being called boneless wings, they are made from tender, delicious chicken breast that's been cut into bite-sized pieces. All right, well, that makes me feel better. I did. I really thought it was pressed.
I did too.
Pressed round things. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Okay.
That makes it seem more legit. And how much did this guy want?
That's a good question. He was suing everybody. He was suing the processor. God, those wings look good.
Oh, man, wings do sound good. What am I doing today? Can I have wings? Oh, I can have wings. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It doesn't say how much he was suing for.
Well, you got to go high.
Oh, yeah, you got to go to the table high.
You got to go in big. Doesn't say.
No.
Well, Chuck, I guess, I don't know. What'd you say?
I would want the surgeries covered for sure.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
If you're missing work.
For sure.
Plus, it was an infection or whatever.
That is so bizarre.
In court filings, the length of the bone was estimated between 1.3 inches and 2 inches.
What if you changed the label and said...
The bone was that big. How?
Yeah, that seems impossible to me.
Bro, you weren't chewing.
Yeah, right.
You were just swallowing chunks of chicken.
You could relabel it and put 99% bone free or kind of boneless. You could say kind of boneless. I'm going to start my own label called kind of boneless.
Mostly.
Cut it up if you don't trust it. I don't know. Boneless wings. God, so dumb. And chew your food, asshole.
Yeah.
God, I'm annoyed with everybody.
It's okay.
No wonder you got heartburn.
No wonder why Jerf is on the run.
It's like an insult to real wing lovers.
Right.
That you're gonna try to job the whole idea of eating chicken wings. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's a weird hill to die on. I don't know. No boneless for me forever. Won't do it. They feel different. I don't like the routine of not tearing my little two bones apart.
Yeah.
I know what I got. I know how to eat it. I suck the meat off of the bone.
That's what I heard.
Don't time check that, or I will murder you.
Lance told me all about it.
Do not time check that.
There's a place for boneless wings, and it's when you don't want your fingers to be dirty.
Christy gets boneless all the time. It drives me insane.
Because she doesn't want her fingers to be dirty.
It's probably true.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't chew. I don't know. I know she swallows. Hey, but folks.
Talking about sucking the meat off the bone. Thanks, Bob.
No problem. Hi.
Yeah, get some snacks. Time for the standoff.
Okay. Sitting out in our lawn chair eating boneless wings, waiting for Jerf to off himself. Wing party! Jeff's going to blow his own head off.
Christ almighty, dude.
He started it.
I
didn't do anything.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Yeah, I'm watching the news channel from up there, the live stream.
We're more concerned about Central Waters than we are Jerf.
Yeah.
We're just hoping that nothing happens to the brewery up there.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
All right, we'll break in
if they do it
when the shooting starts.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll check that out.
They're up north there. They're bad at updating stuff.
Well, they got a farm.
They're just on north time.
They got a farm report, right? And then they got a fishing report.
They're on Northwoods time.
Got a lot of weather up there. A lot of weather. There's probably a couple of tractor pulls they got to talk about.
Well, they were like, Miss America is at the EAA.
Yeah. EAA stuff, sure.
Hold on. This might be it.
All right.
She got serious. Breaking news.
Ducker has been out there all morning. Chandler, this is a very active situation this morning. Do you have any updates for us?
He's frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, Aaron, I actually do. So just a few minutes ago, the Portage County road crew came out here to put signs up behind me. That's why I'm a little farther back from the scene. I'm right here at Pond Street and Mill Street and South Street.
He's so cute.
You know, this started last night at around 6:30.
He's so
and
cute.
People are being told to shelter in place in the area. Stevens Point Police Chief says 32-year-old Jeffrey Miller is inside a home. He's wanted in an attempted homicide of a law enforcement officer in Sauk County. Police say when they arrived, they arrested 5 people, but Miller ran into the house and started shooting at police.
Yeah.
At this time, he has not surrendered.
Homeboys.
Police also cut power to area buildings. They will stay on scene until the incident is resolved. Now, like Aaron said, we have been following this situation all morning. And, you know, I told you last half hour that the Wisconsin Rapids Police Department just switched with the Portage County Sheriff's Office back here. There are a lot of different agencies on scene helping with this issue. So we'll keep you updated all morning on the standoff. But right now, you still need to shelter in place if you are here near this area. For now, reporting live in Amherst, Chandler Ducker, Sunrise 7.
Okay, he's like a fluffier. Who's the dude on 15? Our skinny favorite guy, Arsvard.
Yeah.
He's like a puffier Arsvard.
He's so cute.
I
can't even stand it.
Why would you send a young, gentle, innocent boy out to something that ugly?
He needs to be covering water skiing squirrels.
Yes, he needs to be covering water skiing squirrels.
You send him out
and kitten adoption.
Yeah.
You know, charity events and pie and charity pie eating contests.
You got him out there in a safety vest. Protect Chandler at all costs. Who were the 5 people they arrested?
That's the big question. Who are these? Were these friends? And where did they come from? And
did they come down and pick him up?
That's what I'm wondering. And yeah.
Okay, I have the address.
5 people arrested.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were innocent. I wonder if they were just caught up in it by
usually
chance.
Don't arrest you if you're.
Well, yeah, true.
They got to the house and they were like, you.
Yeah, and then there's 50 cops and the 5, normal, logical people go, wow, we're dead meat.
Right. Because when we've had these cases before where the fugitive breaks into the house, the family is like, and they run out. Right? Yeah. Right. And then you usually see posts where they're like looking for clothes and stuff because they're not allowed back in their house.
Why would you arrest them just because Jeff was with them?
No, you arrest them because they helped Jerf.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They helped Jerf.
I would assume. Why else would you arrest
I'm just saying, without knowing who they are, if they were already in the house, but I'm sure they drove there.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I do?
They go. Come quietly, and you'll get. What do they give you in jail? They give you a break. What do they call that? Leniency.
A plea deal.
A plea deal. They plea leniency. Come on out. See, and
can I do a CCAP search with just an address?
the option was easy. Come out and you won't get shot. And everybody walked out.
Oh, this is going to challenge my sleuth.
Jeff's probably going, wow, some friends you guys are. Thanks. It was 6 on 50. Now it's 1 on 50.
Yeah, right. I can't.
Well, and who are the friends that go, and Jeff calls and goes, hey, dude, I shot a cop, and I'm out in the woods. Can you guys come down and get me?
Yeah, they're shady. That's who it is.
Yeah, right. Is that cool? Can you guys come down to the woods? I'm at the pit toilet at Devil's Lake. Could you guys come down here? Right. I mean, moron. What are you doing? He gets in the car. Don't get blood on my good leather seats. God. What, is this week over? I have to go now. My brain hurts. Figuring out assholes hurts my brain.
Yeah. Well, and Jerf has a wife and kids, from what I understand.
Oh.
Are they okay?
I didn't know that.
Because they were in the car. They were in the van.
Oh.
I had read.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's...
That was the gossip on the Baraboo post.
Oh, now he's twice as despicable. He's twice the lowlife I thought he was. He leaves
At least that was the gossip on the Baraboo post.
He leaves his wife and kids and runs off into the woods. Brilliant. What a stand-up guy.
Yeah, let me
Well,
see.
you two will be better off on your own. Well, at least he didn't shoot the kid and the wife.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
If that's true.
Right.
So we got that going for us. At least he didn't stumble into Tumble Rock and hurt any of my favorite beer-making people there.
Look at you practicing gratitude.
Dude, don't send a boy. Send Marcus Arsvold. He'll take care of that.
I'm gonna need to spend some time on CCAP here.
All right. Okay, listen, everybody, we're on it. So stay tuned. Keep you up to date. It's more fun speculating than actually having any facts. You ever notice that?
Oh, I've totally noticed that. Are you kidding me?
We're making up our own narrative this morning as to judge and jury and reporters. I mean, we're one-stop shop. So there's somebody barefoot going, I know him. None of this is true. None of this is effing true. He's gay. He doesn't have a wife. Okay, fair enough.
We don't claim him.
No.
He's not a member of the family.
All right.
You stop that.
So it's safe to assume nobody knows anything at this point.
I can look at the house on Zillow.
Oh, really? Yeah, see if it's a decent house. See if it's a ranch. Is it a ranch?
$203,000 for that house? You're kidding me.
Let me have a look. Is it a crack den?
No, it's got a detached garage. That's a pretty sweet little car sitting in front of it there.
It looks like a house from 1955 in Amherst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what they need, though? They need to call Mike from Edge Construction and knock some walls out and open that main floor up. Get that big community space with the kitchen and the island. You do like a clapboard. I'm going to call Mike. We're going to go up there and fix that house.
Fuck, dude, look at that car.
Is that a Mercedes?
It certainly is.
It's like a collectible, but that's got to be the neighbors. Those crackheads are not driving a Mercedes, I promise.
Dude.
No.
Here's your sign.
Yeah. No, that's not happening. Jerf ain't had a job in 10 years. He ain't driving no Mercedes. That's a mistake. That's a bad angle. You can't. You can't see what house it's in.
That's a pretty nice car.
Hi, how's it going? Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about that Jeff guy.
Jerf.
Yeah. I used to work with him. The unfortunate thing is he said no matter what, if something like this were to ever come down, it's kind of silly that it's over a speeding ticket, but he said he's not going to come out of that building. So my guess is, unfortunately, and he's not a horrible guy. He's different. He is wounded mentally.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, so's the cop he shot. Hey, when's the last time you talked to him?
Yeah.
Have you talked to him in a minute?
Oh, no. I called the officers and told them he's probably going to be in an abandoned building. I worked with him for a little bit at around this area.
Yeah.
But he's a different character. Unfortunately, at least per him, he said he'll never go peacefully. So my guess is he will not be coming out of this.
Who says
That's
that?
such a weird thing to say.
Under what context do you say I'm not going to go peacefully? He just hates authority. Yeah, he just hates authority.
Oh, he I think he hates God himself. He's kind of different. I mean, I worked with him. You could talk to him. He was an interesting dude, but you could tell he had a real dark side, obviously.
Oh, no.
We were trying to confirm, did he have a wife and a kid or kids?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, he was I know he dated. I don't think he was married. If he was, he never told me.
So you're not surprised he shot at a cop and wounded a cop? That doesn't surprise you?
Per words from his mouth a long time ago, no, that doesn't shock me.
Right. So he was.
I figured I would see him on the news someday.
He was a ticking time bomb.
I guess that would be an accurate statement. Yes.
Just angry.
Yeah.
The world's against him. Odds stacked against him. Yeah. Right. Blames everybody else, and most of those people blame everybody else for their problem.
There's not a lot of accountability.
There is zero accountability, by the way.
Yeah. No, I understand. Is it true he was pulled over for speeding, and that's how it started? Is that,
or was he driving erratically or speeding? One of those two.
Yeah, let's see.
And they got him, and then he tore off.
You know what?
Again.
I cannot remember what it started as.
That's when the high speed, or was there a light out or something? And then he took off after the stop, and that's when the schnit hit the fan, as they say.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I anticipated seeing him on the news. I just figured, if the cops were after him, he would have done something big, not speeding or a light out, but. No. He did make the statement. He would not come out of if he were ever in a situation similar to this.
If he knows, he obviously, he shot a cop. Whether he knows he hit a cop, I don't know. But if you're shooting in the general direction of cops,
he was probably looking at news coverage.
Sure.
They attempted a traffic stop for a possible intoxicated driver.
Okay. Not that makes it right.
No,
but still,
for a traffic stop. Like, it's just silly. It's just.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And that's why I said, me and my buddies, we would chat with him and talk with him. He was kind of a loner.
Yeah.
But the conversations we had, he was an interesting guy. He certainly wasn't anybody I'd go, I dislike him. But he was one of those guys that in the back of your head, you just went, oh, crap.
Sure.
He's going to make the news someday.
And these are the guys that shoot at ex-presidents. It's weird because if I was working with some guy and he said, hey, I just want you to know they'll never take me alive. I would tell somebody. I don't know.
I know what he's saying, though. Yeah, I've met people like that.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
yes, thank you.
There's something wrong there, and I wouldn't be surprised if one day they did something. I understand. I've met people like that for sure.
Yeah, and
there's nothing you can do. What are you supposed to do?
Oh yeah. It's unfortunate, but you're absolutely right. I mean, there was nothing he was saying that was illegal at that moment.
Right.
And
yeah.
So
well, he's
all right,
about
y'all
to
have an awesome day.
He's
You too, man.
he's about to fulfill his destiny. So we'll see what happens, man. So
you too. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you. Bye bye.
No, I agree. I understand where he's at, and that like with those people, I've just always tried to be nice to them.
It's like a fine line, like the political anger that boils up, and,
right?
And you overhear people telling you stuff,
right?
About there's no peaceful transition without blood. Oh wow, okay, hey, I'm trying to eat my lunch over here,
right? And you're just like, okay, right, and you just try to stay
right.
Like whoa,
yeah. Some people very much telegraph that anger, and it's a known thing. So I guess this guy was a bit of an anarchist, whatever you want to call it. And here we are. So we'll see. I hope he doesn't hurt anybody else.
Damn.
Somebody save Central Waters. Put a barricade around Central Waters.
Wow, and if that house he's in was filled with other, nefarious individuals, I would rather have that than have it be like a family that he busted in on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very curious as to the 5 acquaintances and their role in this whole thing. Whether they came out, and whether Jeff told them to get out because Jeff's going to do something, completely insane,
right?
And let them go, or they snuck out. Who knows? And why didn't they take him down if they were that worried about it? Anyways,
right?
They could have ganged up on him, I guess. I don't know. That's what friends are for. Okay.
Like we're on a whole different rule.
Oh.
Yeah,
true. All right. Well, there's your 20-minute update on Jerf.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.